And yeah, and you just connect this human class object, I mean, into a humans list, because I made a list to interact with the human. So each human is created by this string in the maps. It will be, as you can see in here, there's this human in here. There's another, I think there's another one right there. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, this is another guy. It's another human, but with a different texture. Yeah, so it's all loads in the same file, in the same, okay, in the same level editor right here, as you can see. So after it creates those creatures or humans, it will load them into the game. And after that, there should be an animation for each human or animal or whatever, each creature object in here. So we have the, as you can see, where is it? The animation manager. So the animation manager is responsible for managing the animation for each individual thing in the game. As you can see, we have a player animation. It's a method right here. It's a void method for player animation. And there is an animal animation, human animation. Each object he has an animation. And actually, as you can see, each object has a function. This function or method, or as you can say, because it's inside a class, has 3 parameters, as you can see here, or 2 parameters, I guess. So the first parameter is loading the files, file manager, animal files, and the second parameter is the content. So what is the first parameter? What is that? Well, what is file manager? So file manager is just managing my files to load them into this method. So what is this method? If you can enter this method, there is a list of string, a list of string file paths. So each file path will get into this because I used a list of file paths, because there is bunch of frames for each animation, and there's a content manager right here. So it's gonna enter if the file counter is greater than or equals to file path count. Make the file counter equal 0 to make there is no clashes between another animations, because animals has different animations like moving, walking, interacting with the player or something. Yeah. So anyway, let's just go back to the file, the animation manager. So the animation manager has this parameter, which is file manager. If we go to the file manager, it's a class, and I made this class to manage my files. As you can see, each one has a list. Why? Because when I want to load each one inside a list, I need to loop on them so I can just add these files, because each file has number of counters. Animal has 7 counters, player hit has 8 counters, so each one has its own counter. So if I count on them in this for loop, I will make the code more cleaner, because I have a lot of frames I have in the textures that loads. Anyway, so this file manager is gonna save all of these animations, all these files in strings. So, and I'm gonna use these strings in the animation manager. So the animation manager is just gonna take this file manager and control this file manager in the animations. Yeah. So as you can see, here is the texture, the animation texture for each creature that it's loaded in a game. And the second thing is, the game physics, which is responsible for the physics, or the interaction between the player and the world, the interaction between the animals, the honey. Yeah, I made honey in the game. I don't know why, but yeah, I did. And human boundaries. So there's boundaries for each creature. And yeah, I'm trying to put an ancient animal. So the enchanted animal is can be interactive with the player and can be a friendly, and be allied with you to attack the other animals. And it's for the future stuff. I don't know. Anyway, so let me show you how the game looks like. And I made some missions actually, which is pretty easy to do. Anyway, so the shaman, as you can see, this is my old game. So this is my character. As you can see, there was the humans. As you can see, there's different textures right here because I inherited the texture for the second human. If I just go back to the code, I go to human, I have different humans. I have a class called secondary human. I have human class. So the secondary human just inherits from the human because they are just the same human. They're just humans after all, but with a different texture. Right here, this texture is changing because we have a different types in here. So how I manage those types in the animation manager, there's a class right here, and I mean there's a method right here called human animation. In the human animation, we have types. If the humans get type is this type, then load this animation. If not, if it's like secondary human, which is the inherited class from the base class, is going to save or use this thing, because file manager has a different kind of files for the secondary human. As you can see, he has this mustache and beards. Anyway, so thank you for watching. That's all of my project. I'm trying to just learn how to make OOP much cleaner and learn some stuff in it. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.